What would I do if I could reach inside of me and to know how it feels to say, I like what I see.
Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio, let's go.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Hi, this is Melba Moore, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, check it out. What's the deal? This the chef. Giving a big shout out to my peoples. Big KS, you already know what it is. Salute.
What's up? It's your girl Monifa, and I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio.
Hi, I'm Iyanla Van Zandt, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
BKS Radio, baby.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Shout out to BKS1, the best kept damn secret in the business.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1.
Hi, this is Leon, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all. Good morning.
Wake your ass up.
Get up, get up. The official Man Cave Morning Show is going down right now. WBKS1.com. You already know what it is. I'm excited. I'm happy. It is Friday. We made it through the week. I'm amped up.
Good morning.
Ready for the weekend.
Happy Friday. Oh,
yes.
Happy Memorial Weekend.
Happy Memorial Weekend.
Yes, it's the unofficial start of the summer.
Yes. Yes. You ready for the summer?
What?
No doubt, no doubt. Shout out to everybody on Checking Man. Yes, you are on the Man Cave Morning Show. And let me start it off by introducing my awesome squad, the team, the crew. To my far right, we got the dude that gets a little rude, especially when he's in a bad mood. We call him Deacon Woo. Woo,
let's get it.
And to the right of me,
the flamethrower.
the beautiful,
the flamethrower,
the flamethrower,
the flamethrower,
the amazing,
the flamethrower.
We affectionately call her Jackie D.
Good morning, my beautiful people.
What's good, Dre?
Nothing much. What's good with you, sir? And you would be?
I am just humbly just the man that cleans the room, vacuums the floor, cleans the toilet bowl. I'm humbly stormed on the general. Salute.
Chief bottle washer extraordinaire.
Let's get it. Let's get it. You already know. So I'm excited.
Yes.
And shout out to everybody on the check-in right now.
For
Watching
sure.
us live
Yes.
on YouTube.
Yes.
Watching us live on Twitter, Periscope. Watching us live on Ustream.
Yes.
Watching us live on the mother site, WBKS1.com.
For sure.
Listening to us live on the TuneIn app.
For sure.
Make sure you download that TuneIn app. It's free, people. It's free. So
like
download
free.
that TuneIn app. Shout out to everybody watching us live on FB.
Of course.
Yeah. We're going to talk about some things today.
So we just trickling in. Good morning, good morning,
Good morning. Yes. We're going to get some shout outs and some salutes. All right, so welcome. Good morning, Pie Lady. Good morning. Shout out to Vereen Brown on the check-in. Shout out to Bird Johnson. Shout out to Ebony Johnson on the check-in. Sandy D, what's up, baby? Shout out to Danielle Spencer. Dr. D on the check-in. Shout out to Dee Dee. Shout out to Nikki Raspberry. The Jokester, that's what I call her. The Jokester. Shout out to Kim Ebron. Shout out to Patricia Shell Gibbons on the check-in. Shout out to everybody trickling in. Shout out to Gloria McClendon Taylor. Hey, Miss Taylor. One love. Good morning to you. Shout out to Deborah Holland on the check-in. Hey, what's up, Queen? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. We are ready to talk about some things today.
Oh my God.
Yes.
It's been a heavy 24 hours. Let me tell you, the news never stops.
No doubt. And we got a guest in the building before we go into the topic. Shout out to my man, Hassan. Black Brand Sharif in the building. Let's clap it up for him.
What up?
Yes. Welcome,
Salute,
sir.
peace and blessings to the good brother. How you feeling today, sir? Talking to that mic.
Absolutely blacknificent.
Okay.
He said blacknificent. Listen, I like that. I like that too. You need to put that on the shirt. Yeah, make sure though you do speak in that mic because they want to hear you, bro. So position yourself where you can speak into that mic. And just real quickly before we even get into the show heavy, just tell the world, tell our listeners what it is that you do, and just tell them about your amazing self, my good brother.
Oh, I'm the owner, the operator, the one-man brand, the Black brand. That's the name of my clothing line. Anything goes. There's no specific things, but I just really specialize in doing customs on t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, sweatsuits, pants. I'm getting ready to start doing sneakers, boots, glass, car wraps, anything dealing with vinyl.
How long you been in business?
I've been in business for a year.
Okay.
You know, I started out with a guy, big up to BCS Dill. You know, he got me started, you know, and then I just branched off and started doing my own thing.
Okay. So I'm just curious. I know already, but why did you call it Black brand?
Black brand because I'm a black man and I'm a one-man brand.
Nice.
I'm doing it by myself.
By yourself. Yes. Salute, man. And it's not easy to do any type of business by yourself.
Not at all. It's very hard, and people are not always receptive to you wanting to elevate yourself and to brand yourself. And I know we use that word brand a lot, but it works.
Yes.
It works.
Only if you work it.
Yeah.
But what I have come across is that most of my friends or a lot of people that I know won't support until a stranger supports you.
Of course.
Once you see a stranger on you, then oh yeah, I want this, I want that too.
Right.
Yeah, we've experienced that, so
yes.
we know it all too well.
So I see the shirt, the Black brand with the Adidas joint on there. So that's one of your products. That's
one of my products. Oh, and another product for my appreciation for you having me on the show.
Okay.
I'm getting ready to. I gotta go to New York in a little while. Check out this school.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the FIT, Fashion Institute of Technology.
Fashion Institute.
Yeah.
Okay.
In New York, Manhattan, to pick up on ideas and to help me further.
So we about to see one of these products.
Okay.
You got stripes.
Yeah. I'm gonna show it to him officially.
Show him the general. Right in time for Memorial Day.
General hat. I am wearing this at the parade this year. Yo, salute. Peace and blessings. Let me show you.
That is nice.
You got stripes, brother.
That's nice.
And what that say?
It says
the general.
Yes. Oh my God. That's nice.
Thank you, sir.
Very nice.
Yeah, and I'm gonna show y'all that up close and personal.
Fisherman.
This is it right here.
What?
That is nice.
I got it up on camera.
You got
so they can see it.
Does it say Street Star Legend?
Yes.
That's very nice.
Man, this is brother. I appreciate you so much.
Beautiful.
I may wear it twice. Think about it. No, would you take that off?
Who says men can't wear glitter? I love that.
Yeah, that's what's
my slogan for that is life wouldn't be so bitter unless you add a little glitter.
I know that all too well.
You say life wouldn't be so bitter.
You related to this
cat?
cat?
A little glitter.
I know the glitter life. Thank you. Everybody should have a little bit of glitter.
So where could people hit you up, man, if they want to support your brand and purchase some of your amazing merchandise, bro?
That's beautiful.
I like that.
Reach out to me on Facebook, Hassan, Black Brand Sharif, on Instagram, Black Haas. You can even hit me on my Instagram page, Faraz, or you see me riding in the street, or you see somebody with some of my clothing or with this BB on, you know it's me. And just holler at me, and
no doubt
I can bring your life to fabric.
So y'all see his name up there on the post, Hassan Black Brand Sharif. Friend him, find him on Facebook, whatever. Hit him up, inbox him.
Yes.
And just check out some of his merchandise. It's amazing. It represents what I love about it most. It represents us. And it's funny because he must know me. What I say to you the other day, I said, look, I love shirt, t-shirt, and hat combination.
He always say that.
And this brother just hit me up, man. When he showed it to me, I just I was speechless. I was like,
did you want to cry?
Yo, I ain't going front. I was speechless. I was like,
yo, that hat.
He got the
yo,
star.
bruh.
Look, not
That's beautiful.
3-star.
That,
I'm
bro.
not a 3-star
You a
general.
5-star.
Feeling that hat,
You gave me
bro.
the 5 stars.
I definitely need that in my life, bro.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Definitely need that in my life.
I don't know whether to wear it on the 4th, because we're hosting.
Okay, so wear Memorial Day.
We're hosting,
and, then wear it on
and I'm DJing at the parade.
Yes.
This year, and we rocking out the concert this year. And or I don't know, the 2nd at Cedarbrook Park is the OJs. Oh, wait a minute, Ohio Players. And
So
the
in
Daz
other
Band.
words, so since that was a freebie, now you'd probably have to just buy another one.
Oh no. Oh, trust me.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna support the good
Just
brother.
no, I'm just saying, buy another one.
On my next, I never knew how many people here or the sizes. So before I go, I'm gonna get your size,
Respect.
size.
Okay, I used to wear mediums, but now I'm into mediums.
Okay.
So, bro, we appreciate you, man, coming on.
I appreciate you for having me.
You welcome back. Once you come here, we got this thing with people that come here. Once you come here once, you official family.
Yes.
To the
Sure, I
BKS
appreciate
team. So you can come here anytime, man.
Yo.
That's
Black
beautiful.
excellence,
That's
black
beautiful.
entrepreneurship. That is the key to the survival of our people.
Wow.
And I ain't gonna let you walk out of here because you're right. A lot of times they don't support you until somebody. I see you, bruh. I see you.
We appreciate you, man. So
And-
salute. Let's
Congratulations
Yes.
on your line,
again,
brother.
Hassan, Black Brand.
Definitely gonna be
Sharif.
seeing. Got some ideas, bro.
brother.
Respect, bro.
And definitely safe travel. You headed to New York?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm going right
doubt,
across
bro.
the
Okay.
right across the street.
All right.
Right.
So safe travels.
Yeah.
You can hang out. You can hang out, man. You can,
All right.
till you got to go. So we gonna
I
get
gotta
it.
go.
No
He's
doubt.
like, I gotta go. That's right. He a brand. He got to go get that.
Look, doing business with you, brother.
I gotta try to see what else I can catch over there. They be having a lot of sales too. So
No doubt.
I'll get over there and I can meet some people too. I love meeting people and we can chit chat and see what each of us can offer the other.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You know,
For sure.
taking
Yes,
care.
sir.
No
Yes,
doubt.
sir. Yes,
That's-
So I
sir.
appreciate everybody for watching. I want to appreciate Storm and the rest of the crew for having me here in BKS.
All right.
Get up on BKS. It works.
No doubt.
Salute.
Yes.
Appreciate you, family.
All right.
Man, thank you.
Respect,
Thank you.
family. See
That's
you
how we
soon.
do it here,
Yes.
man. BKS One Radio.
Black entrepreneurship, black excellence,
And this
uplifting the
wasn't
community.
No big
Sup?
planning or nothing. He just literally hit me up yesterday and said, I got something for
Yeah,
you.
we love gifts. That's a
Yo,
beautiful gift.
Yeah.
That fisherman hat is official.
Yeah. So y'all know what I'm rocking already. When you see me on the 4th, that's what I'm
Dig
rocking.
it, yo. That's
So now,
official.
Are you gonna have
son.
on jeans or your army pants?
huh?
You gonna have on jeans or army pants?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, probably rock
Gotta
the army
get you a
pants
pair
with
of
that,
army
son.
pants.
Army pants?
You got
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
yeah.
all right. You hear that,
got
wifey?
to.
Get me
Yes.
some army pants.
Yes, you gotta get you some army pants.
No doubt. No
You
doubt.
gotta
So
have that in your wardrobe.
let's get into this topic.
Alright.
Yes.
And welcome to the show, everybody. So
Welcome.
today
Yes.
we are talking about on the Man Cave Morning Show. And please, people, because we're going to go in on this. A
Oh,
lot of
my
people's
God.
been discussing this and everything. Y'all going to want to talk about this and share some information and dialogue. So the topic is actually
Yes.
the court of public opinion versus the truth. The court of public opinion versus the truth. Right away. Will, when you hear that, my brother, what do you think of? What comes to mind when you hear that? The court of public opinion versus the truth.
I think about this current climate that we're in of sexual harassment, sexual allegations, etc. And while everyone knows that I'm a big proponent of women's rights and women being protected and women being safe, there's also a flip side and a darker side. There are also females that are opportunists. There are also people that tell lies because they want to get a little traction. And I think that's what we're going to be discussing today. A lot of times, the media can be used to smear and demean a person and assassinate their character before anything is ever proven about them. And I am against that. So on the one hand, if someone suffers a tragic occurrence emotionally, and it takes them a long time to discuss that, of course I support that. On the other hand, if you're lying and you're an opportunist and you're doing wrong, you're setting the movement back for women's rights back 1,000 years by bringing up false allegations and being sensational about this very delicate and sensitive issue.
Wow.
No doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
Jackie, what does that mean to you? The court of public opinion versus the truth.
You guilty. You're guilty before you even get in a court, and you're tried by your 12 of your peers, period. No question about it. Your career, everything might go down the drain. And even if it doesn't, people will always have that perception that you're guilty.
Right.
Period.
Exactly.
That's it.
Exactly.
That's it.
So, few things going on in the media, in the world. One of the things is, so we heard about Harvey Weinstein.
Yes.
So Harvey Weinstein, he turned himself in
this morning
to New York this morning.
Yep.
And everything. I don't know if y'all know about that. And from what I hear, there's another charge. What was the charge?
Rape.
Actually, the charge was rape?
Yes.
Okay.
Charge was rape, and then it was another one, and I can't remember what it was, but it was definitely the biggest one up top. Rape. Yeah. And from what I understand, New York doesn't have like a what's the word I'm looking for, where they don't have a statute of limitation.
Okay.
Thank you. They don't have a statute of limitation on rape. So he's definitely going to court. And now, guess what? All of those who were saying, yeah, because it was Bill Cosby this, Bill Cosby that. What about Weinstein? Well, there you have it.
2
he had
weeks
to
ago,
turn himself in.
2 weeks ago,
and I'm gonna run the clip after.
I made the statement: beware, rich, wealthy white men that doing stuff that you're not supposed to do. When we were talking about Bill Cosby and R. Kelly and what's right and what's wrong, I said right here 2 weeks ago, oh, it's coming for you. So watch this. Chickens coming home to roost have never made me sad, only made me glad. Let's run the clip.
And here's a clip of him turning himself in. We got everything.
Let's get it.
Harvey, what do you have to say about the 2004 allegation involving Lucia Evans? He's got a book in his area.
Harvey's going down.
Yeah.
He's going down.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it is what it is. So now he's going to be tried, and the court of public opinion already says he's guilty.
Let me just say, since we're talking about public opinion, I got an opportunity to listen to his own voice when he was messing with some chick, and she recorded him, right? And he was making like these inappropriate advances towards her, and it was him talking, right? That is a very creepy joker. I mean,
Harvey.
look, Google, do the Google. You'll hear him talk. He was like, no, come on, come to the bedroom, no, touch me, please, no. He is a sick, creepy dude. I know we're talking about public opinion and how it goes the wrong way. And this particular, is this just my opinion, not anyone else's? They got it right on that, dog. That dude is a creep who deserves everything he gets. The law of cause and effect is real. Y'all here raping women and doing the wrong thing, burning hell. Keep
no doubt.
pushing.
We have a caller?
Yeah. Caller, state your name, where you calling from. You're on the Man Cave Morning Show.
My name is Chill Wine Burger.
Yeah, whatever.
What up, Chill?
What's good, fam?
Hey, man, once again, you guys are on the pulse of the people. This topic is like, I'm grinding, so I got a moment. I always check y'all. The topic is great, pulse of the people. I love it. I wanted to make this statement. I already see people in chat naming other people. Right. I'm going to let everyone know you're not going to catch everybody. There's a snake or two that's going to slither back into the hole and, be there. But the fact that they got him, I'm like Dawu on this. Everybody's going to get hit by this, man. And because now it becomes, and no offense to no ladies out there, because if these things are happening to the women, it should not be happening. That's fact. You shouldn't put anything in the drink, or you shouldn't use your power to get a woman.
Yes,
none of that. So I'm not saying anything about that. But right now, it's a woman thing right now that's going on in this world. Everything now is pro-woman, which in some cases I'm very proud of. I think women deserve to be given equal opportunity in different things. But let me just chime in very quickly on the actual topic, the court of public opinion versus the truth. My opinion on this is it's kind of funny now. Public opinion in the year of 2018 has more power now than it has ever at any time.
Yes.
Someone can be falsely convicted.
Yes.
They could be telling the truth and be innocent.
Yes.
But because the cry of the people is so powerful with social media,
Right.
social media has changed everything. So even if someone is, in some cases, truthfully honest and should be exonerated of a crime or exonerated of anything that was done that was bad, if the court of public opinion is strong enough, it's going to affect the truth. I hate to say it. It is.
All right, so let me ask you, Chill.
Go ahead.
Do you think that's fair? So in other words, just say you're a football player, Chill, right? And you just got this big endorsement with Gatorade, huge endorsement, whatever. And then one chick that you made mad in your past, she comes forward, she says, Chill inappropriately touched me and made an inappropriate remark. So now, just by her saying that, you get a call from Gatorade saying,
facts.
You know that $5 million contract we just gave you in the commercials, we're not going to run these commercials. And please return that check. You know,
I'm gonna tell you this.
Do you think that's
Stormy,
fair?
what you bringing out is phenomenally awesome, and in a lot of cases, it has already happened. There's probably been people that's been falsely alleged. To this day, I'm not sure whether Mike Tyson deserved to go to jail. That always been puzzling,
bro.
You know,
I agree with you.
I agree.
But let me say this, and I'll be quick, and then you guys, I'm a tune in and listen to y'all. I'm gonna say this very quickly. In cases like that, or in cases with the common man, it doesn't have to be a celebrity. There has to be a balance that somehow goes against one.
Yes.
You have to hold these people accountable. So if they're found that they're lying, there has to be a severe penalty on them. So the penalty, if I signed the contract with Gatorade and I realize what's going on, it's going to make me think before I do foolish things.
Right.
If I'm a true, honest man, an honest person. Now, the women and whoever is laying out the line about things that have happened to them, there has to be a way that we balance that, because right now there's no heavy penalty on a person. So if they lie, they're like, oh, whatever, I gave it a shot and I didn't get the money from the suit. Oh, well, I'm all right. But if you start with, I don't know how we're going to do it. I don't proclaim to have the answer for it. But if there's a penalty that says, well, you're going to jail for 10 years if we find this man innocent, there might be a lot less of ill-fated lies. And I'm not saying all women are lying, because I believe there are a lot of women that have been done wrong.
Absolutely.
It is. But there also, let's be fair, y'all, there are also some women that got on that casting couch knowingly and knew what they were doing.
Absolutely.
So let's say that. I'm going to continue to listen to y'all. I love y'all. Keep this going. The Pulse of the People, man. I'm starting that. Hashtag Pulse of the People.
Let's do it.
Morning show.
Let's
Pulse of the People.
Salute.
Respect.
Appreciate
Thank
you, man. No doubt.
If I may underscore something that Chill said. See, this issue has me torn because there are people that don't tell the truth. Okay? And as an African American male, we know the power of a false accusation of my son being on a college campus and having consensual sex with someone, and then that person come back the next day and say, oh, this person raped me, this person did this person did that. On the other hand, you know, I'm a big proponent of women's rights, and I've said this, you know, in a moment of transparency. I can tell you in my personal life, just about every woman I've ever been intimate with has been the victim of harassment, rape, molestation, and a lot of these women don't talk about it and don't discuss it. But to go with what Chill said, it was so critical what he said. I think that you can cut down lying, opportunist, demonic women if they realized that there will be a penalty and a consequence and a repercussion for destroying a man's life, destroying his character, destroying his well-being, destroying his reputation. I'm so glad that he said that, because every time we talk about this issue, I'm pulled, because I'm aware of both sides. We have to hold lying, opportunistic women accountable. And I hate the fact that true victims that didn't have the emotional strength or wherewithal to speak out, right? And something really actually did happen to them, and they come back, they get painted with this brush. On the other hand, women that lie and take advantage, it's just a crappy situation.
Well, and I feel you. Let me clap that up. But let me ask Jackie this, right? Because you're the only woman on the panel. And shout out to all the female listeners and everything. I want to ask y'all something.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you know, rape is the most atrocious thing anybody can do to anybody.
Yes.
Right? So, okay. So we know if you are accused of rape and you actually did a rape, then you should be punished to the fullest extent of the law.
Yeah.
We get that. We get that.
Yes.
But now, do you actually think, and I really want a yes or no. Let's keep it 100, because this is what we do on the Man Cave Morning Show.
Right.
Okay.
So if a man said, and I'm not disrespecting you.
Yeah, no, go. Just bring it. You know I'm going to shoot.
Yeah.
You know,
so
shoot straight.
If a man said to you, like, damn, Jackie, you got a fat ass. Right? So famous actor or whatever said that to you or whatever. All right. So now, that's considered sexual harassment, right?
Yeah.
So that's considered sexual harassment.
I don't consider it sexual harassment. I consider it being inappropriate, but
all right.
I'm different.
Or touch you in a place where he shouldn't touch you, right?
Yeah.
Now, we know that's wrong. And again, remember, so we can't compare that, right, with rape.
No.
We cannot compare that with rape.
No, two totally different
I
levels.
agree.
Okay, so
I agree.
So do we agree on that?
Yes.
We
okay,
agree.
so we can't compare that with rape.
Yes.
But now you go to the media, the newspapers, right, and say, you know what, such and such said I had a fat ass and he inappropriately touched me and blah 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 blah. So now that gets out.
Oh, he's screwed.
Yeah, that gets out into the world and blah 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 blah. But do you think? Okay, and it should be addressed, and that man owes you an apology.
Yes.
And all of that and whatever, and it should be addressed. So I don't know as far as being locked up and all of that.
Yeah.
Over that.
Yeah.
But do you think a man should lose his career and livelihood over that situation?
I don't.
We're not
feel
talking
that
about
way.
rape.
I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way, and I'm gonna tell you why.
I want to know your opinion too. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why. As a woman who is shapely, I get people saying all types of stuff to me. The court system would never shut down if I was to take people to court over the inappropriateness of their tongues. So I've grown to deal with certain things. Now, touching me in an inappropriate manner, I'm not even gonna lie, guys, I might shuck it off depending upon how many times it was done. You understand? 2 or 3 times. After the 3rd time, I'm like, okay, you getting a little touchy-feely, grabby. Watch your hands before I have them broken. Period. You understand? So, but am I going to take him to court? No. That's crazy. Now, rape is different, because if you and I are somewhere, and I don't care if we at a bar and we're sitting at a bar and you put your hand on my thigh and my skirt is kind of short, that might be a little sexual harassment, because you anything above the knee is off limits. You understand what I'm saying? So we might have an issue and we might have to have a conversation. But me personally, am I going to go through the court system? No. You actually have to be on top of me, pinning me down, and I'm saying no, and you're not taking my no as okay, this going too far, I need to back away. That's just me. No.
Okay. All right. And thank you for giving that opinion. I want to hear another female's opinion. The phone lines are open here on the Man Cave Morning Show. You can call us at
646-233-1302.
Woo. So you heard the scenario.
Yes.
Right. So do you feel as though, based on what I said and what was done to Jackie, that a man should lose his career and livelihood over that?
Okay. First thing, that scenario you gave me, absolutely not. Here's number two. Here's why I'm extremely uncomfortable right now. But you're my family, whatever. I personally am a very touchy-feely person. That's facts. This is my sister. I yell at Jackie. I dap Jackie up. Scream at her. Hug her. Yo, if Jackie got the wrong intention, she could run that slow motion. Right? Look at that big gorilla grabbing Jackie by her. So if her intention is wrong about me, you're talking about public opinion and stuff like that, I'm completely finished, right? Just because I'm an affectionate person. It's not my intention.
Yeah.
I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable or nothing. That's number one. Number two, forget touch. Jackie could record my conversation before the show when we trying to figure out what the heck we want to talk about. And I'm soup-lap, bloop, 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 saying my angry, ranty things, right? Because of my feelings or whatever. But because I feel comfortable, because this is my family. Know her husband, kids, everything. Been to the crib? No. But if she got the wrong intention, right, she can take that and completely destroy me.
Yeah.
And it's like, I hate the fact that we have to have that conversation, and we also have the conversation that a lot of women don't want to come forward because they don't want to be classified in that same milieu. Like, you're lying, you're this, and you're that, right? So we have to address the flip side, because we always talk about men being dogs, not doing things. But you got to address the flip side about these criminal women with bad intentions. I don't think Mike Tyson raped that girl at all. I think that was a complete farce. You dig what I'm saying?
No doubt.
It's like,
yeah.
No doubt. No, I feel you. I agree with you, man, 300% on the whole Mike Tyson thing. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. And real quick, there's an updated definition of rape. And shout out to Kurt Donnell on checking, because he said, what's the definition of rape?
Okay.
So I'm going to give you that. Now, the updated definition of rape.
So it's a new definition.
Yes.
Now.
Comes from the United States Department of Justice.
Okay.
So this comes from the United States Department of Justice, on justice.gov. The updated definition of rape is the penetration, no matter how slight, of the vagina or anus with any body part or object, or oral penetration by a sex organ of another person without the consent of the victim. So did you hear what I said?
Read that again. Read that again.
The penetration, no matter how slight, of the vagina or anus with any body part or object, or oral penetration by a sex organ of another person without the consent of the victim.
Jackie,
that is the updated definition of rape.
Jackie, before you go in, it said no matter how slight of vagina or anus with any body part. By that definition, correct me if I'm wrong, when I was fingering Susie Mae Crabtree in the back of Golden Child in '87, I raped her. By that definition, by any body part penetrating.
Without the consent.
Without the consent.
Without the consent. That's what I'm saying. Listen,
my bad. I'm sorry.
Without the consent.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for correcting me. I was about to be like, oh my God, we're fingering this rape now. Jesus Christ.
Yes. Non-consensual.
Oh, okay. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question? You drunk, I'm drunk. You live, I'm. Wait a minute now. You live, I'm. Wait a minute now. Look, and we do what we do. And 3 days later, right? First of all, no one knows what happened. It was just me and the female. Look, it was consensual. The female come back 5 days later because she got buyer's remorse. For whatever reason, it's just me and her. If that sister say it was non-consensual, what if it was consensual? Now the chick is mad and now she say it wasn't. You're finished, my friend. You are done in this country. Absolutely wiped out.
Well, I want to say,
and we're going to read some of your comments.
Yes.
We'd like to read some of your comments. Go ahead, Jay.
I just want to say this. It's very sad. All of this is sad. And I'm going to tell you why I feel that way. Because this stuff have been going on forever. And it's just being brought to the forefront and people are really standing up and saying no more. We're not going to take this. It's a sad day. It's a sad day as well when a man, whether it's a co-worker, your boss, your supervisor, whoever you work with them 5-10 years, and they put their hand on the small of your back, that is considered harassment.
Yes, I agree, ma'am.
Which is sad
Where
to
to
me
clap at?
because a lot of people talk with their hands.
Me
A lot
included.
of people are always like this. A lot of people are always like this. And now we have to have a barrier
Right.
up. You can't even give somebody a frontal hug
Right,
anymore.
right.
It has to be to the side.
Yes.
Because you don't want to end up in court.
Well, I think.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No. Shout out to everybody that's leaving comments.
Yes.
I think Jewel Mohammed responded to something Wu said.
Okay.
When Wu was making an analogy, talking about Jackie.
Okay.
You know,
Oh, go ahead,
whatever,
go ahead.
about intentions.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Or whatever, when
Okay.
you were talking about intentions.
Okay.
So we're going to read
Let
her
me see if I
comment.
can find it.
Yes,
And
yes.
yes, the phone number is, if you want to call in, ladies, call in 646
233
1302.
1302. And the
Yes.
number is right there on the
Yes.
screen. If you're
Yes.
looking on the screen,
But
you're watching the show.
let's talk about it, y'all.
It's
Come
right
on,
there on the
family.
screen.
Okay,
Let's
so-
talk for real.
So, Jewel Muhammad, let me say this. Are we talking about celebrities or we talked about the guy next door? Because it's very different when it's a guy next door versus the celebrity think they have the right to do some things. I don't, me personally, I don't think it matters who it is. Whether he's a perfect stranger or my next door neighbor or whomever. I'm gonna tell you guys a story that happened to me just the other day, and you guys can go back and look at some of our previous shows. That day I wore that mustard colored dress. I'm gonna tell you guys a story, and I didn't even tell my husband about it because I didn't want my husband to go to this place and crack this guy's jaw.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell
no
y'all
doubt,
about it.
no doubt.
Okay. And then it says, is that Rain Star? If you're my boss or co-worker touching me at work? ? Yep. I'm telling human resources,
See?
you are losing your job.
Okay. Now,
See?
but no. But you know what? For a situation like that,
Yes.
listen, Rain is right. Because remember what I asked. So the scenario is,
Yeah.
you know, making a comment about your butt
Yes.
or touching you inappropriately or whatever like that.
Yeah.
In the workplace or whatever, or outside of the workplace. And then somebody rats you out
Yeah.
and says, look, you know, I was sexually harassed. You know, whether it's at work or outside of work. Now, at work, you're going to get fired for that.
Yeah.
Now, should you be ostracized and not be able to work any longer, or they shut down
Yes.
your career over
Yes.
that or whatever? I don't think.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
All right. We live in a country. Listen, man.
Then I'll read some more comments.
You
Yes,
know,
sir.
listen. Again, rape is one thing.
Yes.
You rape somebody, go to jail,
Yeah.
burn in hell. Okay, that's rape. But that, making a comment, inappropriate comment, this now, maybe
I just think
touching
it's
somebody the wrong way
inappropriate.
or whatever like that. Do
Yeah.
I think somebody's whole life should be shut down for it?
Yeah.
No.
Unless it's rape.
I just said.
I know. I was just confirming.
Right.
Got you.
Unless it's rape.
Okay, so Jewel Muhammad, she said, what you're saying, if she has the wrong intentions, she doesn't know your intention. You should know how far to go with someone before you do that. So yeah, that's your sister. But what about the women who are not the women who are
Caller,
not
hold
your
on one
sisters?
second.
Or your touchy feel, you need to check yourself on that.
I want to respond to that.
Okay.
I'm going to directly respond to her. Go ahead, take
Hold
it.
on one second. Caller from the 973. State your name, where you calling from. You on the Man Cave Morning Show.
Hello, Bloomfield. This is Jewel Muhammad.
Hey, Jules.
Hey,
Welcome to the show.
Hey.
Well, we can talk.
I'm on auto when I'm talking to you guys because I'm at work and I can't type and do this at the same time, so I'm just saying it. That's why it comes up so crazy. I wanted to I guess, explain what I was trying to say. What I was trying to say is celebrities feel they have the right to do certain things. The boy next door may be just trying to flirt with you, so you have to really determine what's going on.
Right.
Not saying it's right for him to say inappropriate things or to touch your lower back inappropriately, because everyone doesn't like to be touched.
Right, absolutely.
I have a problem with people touching me. I'm in a club. Don't grab my arm. If you want to talk to me, talk to me. Don't grab my arm. don't touch me, because I'm not a touchy-feely person. So I might get offended by that. You don't know that. So that's not how you address people until you get to know that person, because it could be taken out of turn.
Yes.
Okay.
So, you know, I understand what the brother's saying. He's touchy-feely. That's cool. That's who you are. You could do that with her because that's your sister. But you can't do it with every woman. It's not cool because every woman won't accept that or doesn't even like that feeling.
Let me sharpen the spear, and I thank you for what you're saying.
Yes.
Of course, I have to know who and what I'm dealing with. Of course. But what I was saying is, if she had a negative intention towards me, right? Even though she does know me, if her intention was to mess me up, or she would never do that. But let's say after I know the person, and now that female gets mad at me, I'm completely sunk. Number one. Number two, if we have a consensual encounter and no one's there, and a woman comes and says, "Hey, he raped me." Look,
and that's a whole nother story, and you're absolutely right about that. But we're talking about things that we can see.
No,
when it's behind closed doors, it's unfortunate. It's either her word or his word, and of course, they always believe her word. That's an unfortunate thing, and that's why we have to be very careful when we meet people. And before we start going into different situations with them, kind of know the character of that person before you lay down and sleep with that person. You would know she's a dirty dog or not. You know, we are so quickly easy to get involved with someone, not knowing the person's intention both ways. And then that's what happens because you didn't know that person from the door, so you didn't know she was grimy. You didn't know she was after your money or just making you look like a bad guy or just a crazy nut just starting something up. You don't know that because we don't give enough time to find out that.
Yes.
I
agree 200%.
I agree 1,000%. What I'm trying to steer, and everything that sister said, I'm completely agree with. Yeah. Here's why I'm trying to steer the conversation, and you can steer it back, whatever. Here's why I'm trying to steer the conversation. As a man, right, certain characteristics of men are getting misconstrued. I'm not defending rapists, nobody inappropriate, or nothing at all. I'm born in 1971. That's when I'm born. What's up, sister? How you doing? What's good?
Absolutely.
What's this? What's that? Wait. The way I was raised,
we used to kiss each other. Kiss each other on the cheek. Kiss each other. Yeah.
The way I was raised. So listen, the way I was raised is you holler at her. You don't rape her. You're not inappropriate, whatever. This idea that you put something in the drink, you a punk. My thing as a man, I'm supposed to come at you so much that you want to give yourself to me, right? So that it's consensual. But this is what I'm saying. This idea of toxic masculinity, this over-exaggerated sense of, because I happen to work with women that are victims of sexual trauma. Last thing, I'm going to be quiet. I'm in the gym working out. I'm in the gym first. I'm in the gym. The sister walks in and goes, "You can't be here because your presence is triggering me." She comes in from outside while I'm working in the gym. Wait, she comes in from the outside because we got a gym at my job. I'm doing my thing. She comes in and goes, she has to leave. I don't even respond to her because I know how she can be triggered. Because why? I understand that in my field, she's the victim of sexual trauma. So she can misconstrue anything I say. I don't say nothing. You know what she does? She grabs someone else who's my superior and I gotta leave. Bull crap. That's wrong. And that's the type of thing I'm talking about.
That's crazy.
How you're taking a man's nature. Any heterosexual man gonna holler at a female. Now, once I get the sense that it's inappropriate, I'm gonna back off. But the fact that I attempted don't mean I'm a rapist and I'm insensitive and I'm a bad guy.
Absolutely not. And nor was I ever saying anything like that. But what I'm saying is, because you are that type of person, because we were brought up in an era where it was cool to do certain things, we know today it's not. We know today that there's so much craziness going on in the world, and it's unfortunate, but it's happening, and it is what it is. So with you being that type of person, you got to check yourself from time to time because you're going to run up against a sister like me, who you touch my arm, and I'll be like, yo, what are you doing? Don't touch me.
I agree.
All right.
And you may not mean any, you might even be trying to get my attention to get past me.
All right. So
you know, say excuse me, don't touch me.
So,
but that's just me. I'm just that person. And I'm grown up with 10 brothers and 3 sisters. We got a large family, so there's no problem for me with interacting with people. I'm just a non touchy-feely kind of person.
All right, so Jewel, let me give you this scenario. So let's go with something a little bit more intense, right? Now, you got Morgan.
Now, wait. But if it's Idris Elba, he could do anything he wanted to.
See.
I just had to put that out there.
See.
I love you for your honesty.
You are causing certain behaviors to happen now, Jewel.
Another man cave hypocrites. That's what we do here.
No, but let me give you this scenario right
honesty.
now. Okay. So with Morgan Freeman, all right, they recently said that he was interacting with an actress, and she had on the skirt, whatever. She was a producer, and he didn't see no panty lines or whatever. So this is what I heard. He didn't see no panty lines or whatever. So he lifted up the skirt a little bit and be like, "Are you wearing panties?" Whatever.
Inappropriate.
And another actor was in the building, saw him do that, and was like, Morgan, stop! Don't do that. Whatever. And
but he probably laughed it off.
And then it was brushed off and moved. So now, with that being said, we all agree that was inappropriate. That was.
But wait, let's back up. Let me ask you this: do we know what conversation was taking place before he did that? See, we have to know the whole story. You can't have half the story. You got to know the whole story. So you don't know what conversations they were having before he felt it was okay to do that.
Hey, Jewel.
Not saying it's okay to do that, but if we're flirting and we talking trash to one another, that gives the man the interpretation that, you know what, it's okay if I go a little further than that.
Let me say this.
We don't know the whole story.
But listen, another male actor was in the room when he did that, so which witnessed that. So now, and I say all that to say, so now she's coming up with allegations against Morgan Freeman, and so just say if it is okay. Morgan said, look, it was wrong for me to do that.
Well, he apologized.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So Morgan says that. Do we give him a pass to continue earning his living, doing what he does, being the great actor he is, or do we shut him down totally? Do we shut his career down, his movement down? Do we start taking things away from him because of this action?
Again, for me, I got to know the whole story. I can't get half the story. And for me, if he was doing that inappropriately without any conversation between the two, any dialect, then he needs to be responsible for what he's done because you have violated her. So I don't care who you are, Morgan Freeman or Jesus Christ. If you are violating someone, then you need to be held accountable for that. Not little, not big, not giant. I'm not just talking about rape. I'm talking about anything because if you do that, I don't know how much further you would ever go in a chance where you could. That's my stance on it. Okay. So they weren't having a chit-chat about something like that, and he did that. Very inappropriate, and he should be held accountable for that.
Right, right. Now, so
but I mean then, not 10 years later, not 20 years later, then. See, that's where my problem comes in.
Okay. Hey, you know what? We thank you for calling in, Jewel.
Thank you.
Yeah, and just sharing
your view.
I
love you guys.
We love you too.
More.
We love you too.
I'm gonna say that.
I want some
talk to you guys later.
All right, take care.
God bless. Take it easy.
Wow, see that was an excellent call. Excellent call.
That's what we do here.
I want to say to Jewel in response to the comment that she made in reference to she need to know the story, and that's true. A lot of times we don't get the story. We get half the story and we run with it, and by then whatever story comes out, we don't care because we done already formed our opinion. So when you talk about the Morgan Freeman, when you talk about Morgan Freeman and his asking the young lady, does she have underwear on because she didn't have a panty line? Let me say this to you. The other day, I had on this mustard colored dress. Everybody complimented me the dress. I knew I had the dress. I knew I had something to do. That's why I wore the dress after the show. I had somewhere to go. I go into this store.
And it was not revealing at all.
Because actually, I'm going to tell you,
not revealing at all.
The dress was a 1X, and I got the dress because I wanted it to be free, and I liked the color. I didn't want it to be fitting.
Right.
That's why I got the dress.
It was loose fitting.
Yes. It was jersey knit, and I love that type of material.
Yes.
So I have this dress on. I go into this store, which I love going into because they stuff in there is so cheap. So I love going into this store. The owner of the store, I know he's the owner because he boss everybody around. He's the owner. He comes up to me. I have all these clothes in my hand. He comes up to me and he goes, "Oh my God, that dress is beautiful and it's a beautiful color." I'm like, "Thank you." He's like, "Where'd you get it from?" I told him he was like, "How much did you pay for it?" I think I was like $10. I don't know. He was like, "It's gorgeous." He grabs the dress. He grabs it, like pulls and tug on it. Oh, but without asking me.
Does not know you. This is a stranger.
Don't know me.
Oh yeah.
He seen me in the store, but we've
life.
never had a conversation.
Because if you'd have told your husband,
he grabs the dress.
You saved his life.
He touches the material, and I'm standing there. I'm like, pull my jaw, like, okay, like, thank you. And then he asked me, "What do you wear under this type of material?" I said, "I'm sorry." I said, "What?" I said, what everybody else wear under their dresses? What? I was like, what kind of question is that? I was like, he was like, "No, I'm just asking. It's a beautiful dress." I said, "My husband thinks so too." I walked away. This is the type of stuff that me and millions of other women in the local like neighborhood have to deal with when you look a certain way. Now, I didn't even have anything tight and revealing on, and I get sexually harassed all the time.
Women,
I'm just saying, it's not right.
Women get unnecessary attention.
Yeah.
Okay? If you got a pretty face, if you're skinny, got big breasts, big hips, whatever like the gorilla is into, because like you could be skinny and somebody catcall you, and you can be so 1,000% right.
Yeah.
As a daughter, you my sister, you know what I mean? The women that I love and care about, the people that I work with, I'm witnessing to how you get all this inappropriate attention, and I'm glad that culture is breaking. On the other hand, it does say Man Cave Morning Show.
Yeah.
I have a scenario for you and for the caller. So now, I'm Deacon Woo, and I'm on the Man Cave Morning Show, and somebody's on me. I'm in a shop right, and somebody talking to me that I don't know. I'm trying to get used to this whole like people see me that I don't really know, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And norm, okay, and the DMs or whatever, right? So if someone on the show that I never met in my life sends me a picture of their vagina, and wait a minute now, I don't want it. I'm not interested in nothing.
It has happened.
Am I sexually harassed? If I go, "Look here, Jackie.
It's a double standard.
Here, look here, General. I'm sexually harassed, and I need you to track back the electronic signature of this person, and I'm going to take it to the job of the." Number one. Number two, here's where I relate to women. I've been working my entire life since I was 13 years old. I've been on a job, and the sister straight grabbed my package. Bang! And I was like, "Hey, wait a minute. Now, watch this. Did it bother me? Of course it did. Did it disturb me? Of course it did. Did it scar me? No, it did not. When it happened to me 30 years ago, when I was a professor's assistant at Rutgers University, this woman physically put her hands on my junk, son.
Oh.
And I was like, "Hey, wait a minute now. Now, here's my question about perspective. For men and for women, am I General, Rutgers University, I'm traumatized because you are fostering an environment of sexual harassment, and I was 17 years old. Now, put the shoe on the other foot, and that's a man grabbing a woman. He's finished. That's all I want to say. And lastly, if a sister got issues and problems, right, and she got bad intentions, your ass is finished. Because if somebody got an issue with being touched, first of all, no one thinks that a man doesn't want to be touched. Norm, they grab us and do all kind. We like, okay, now we have to call Jackie to cop block for us in public, right or wrong.
Facts.
But no one says, "Oh, well, I got an issue with being touched and my space is being invaded." This is why I want to respect people's illnesses, but a lot of people are sick, females too, and they do wrong things.
Is it sick, or are they just testing the limits? And see, and I got to go back to Jackie's story, right? With the dress. Okay, so now
inappropriate.
So you heard wrong. Okay, so you heard Jackie's story, but now we're saying it's inappropriate, but does that warrant being locked up? Now let's think about this. Does it warrant being locked up? It may warrant being beat up by her husband. It may warrant that.
Facts.
But does that issue that Jackie just described warrant being locked up? Or does
I don't think it does. I think he had bad judgment.
Or does that warrant him being reported to what he was the owner? You said.
I know he's the owner. I know for a fact.
So does that warrant?
He might
him
be
being
the owner with a bunch of people.
Reported.
Yeah.
To law enforcement. Yes or no?
You know what? Let me just be 100 with everybody. I just chalk it. A lot of times, I just chalk it up to the game. And what I mean by that is, if you look a certain way, you shaped a certain way, you're gonna get. It's sad, but it's true. You're going to get the disrespect that comes out of people's mouth, and the people who think they can touch you inappropriately or say inappropriate things. I just chalk it up as the game, because guess what? At the end of the day, I cannot change my face. You know, my husband is a different religion from me. Even when I cover, I still get people saying stuff to me.
You could wear a garbage bag.
You know,
somebody gonna holler at you.
So
period.
Like I said, I just chalk it up to the game, and I got my stuff and I got out of there as quickly as I could, because I was thinking the nerve. Like, I mean, what would make someone look at me and come up to me, and I'm touching Norm, so let me stop before I get called into the office.
Yeah, for the freeze frame, you touching Norm.
I know Jackie for too long. Look.
This is my sister.
I know Jackie for too long.
I touched her, so sue me.
So listen,
Jesus Christ.
what I'm saying to that is, what makes someone think that they can come up to you? Is it like some energy that I gave off? You know, then you start looking at yourself. You know, like, and I'm like, this dress was long.
Jay, in that case, that's the guy.
Yeah.
You know you can pull off energy, but in that case, you were not.
Yeah,
that's just some. That's someone you were merciful to, because number one,
yeah, the old me would have popped them.
You could have called your husband. You could have called me and Norm. He would have got his ass whipped a lot, several different occasions.
I just was like, it's not even worth it.
But like, for you to be able to say, that's what Norm is talking about. Is it right? Of course, it's not right.
Yeah,
but women get a lot of unnecessary attention.
Oh my wife mentioned something to me that.
It's not cool.
Incident, and you know what I'm saying, it's like, no, it's not major to a lot of people, whatever, but she was just saying somebody was talking to her, whatever. Guess when she's working or whatever the case may be, and how they talk. Yeah. You know, they just talk. They talk with their hands. They like Woo, they talk with their hands, but they talk like, and then they rest their hand on her lap and talk. You know, like they're going, so and they rest their hand on her lap, whatever. So one part of me is like
above the knee. It's inappropriate.
Like, yo, you better check them before I do.
That's the husband coming out.
And then, of course, the other part of me was like, okay, who was it, first of all?
Right. What's his intention?
Yeah, and then, you know what I'm saying?
What does he mean?
Yeah. But with that being said, okay, don't touch my wife, first and foremost.
Oh, of course.
But
you're talking about the other half.
But second of all, handle that. I'm expecting her just to handle that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool. Please don't touch my leg anymore.
Yeah.
See how simple that is? Listen.
Yes, sir. You
see how that changed the dynamics of this? So then, if it happens again, that now is inappropriate because I said to you not to do this.
Yes.
Now you see the difference?
Yes.
And this is why I'm saying, when we hear these allegations, you know, so Morgan says, "Oh, you have a fat behind." Morgan grabs your skirt, lifts it up a little bit, whatever. Are you wearing panties underneath that? Whatever, like that. So
that's what he did. He grabbed my dress, like he literally grabbed.
That's for her and that's for you. I
should have popped
No,
them.
but that's for you to say. Please don't do that again.
Yeah, I was like, whoa.
Right. I agree. I agree.
Now,
what are you doing? Whoa.
So once you put that out there, please don't do that again.
Yeah.
That is saying it is not consensual for you to touch me in no type of way, or to do what you just did to me ever.
I respect that.
I gave you that one. Yeah. I gave you that one warning. If it happens again, there's going to be consequences and repercussions.
But at the end of the day, why would you think it's okay? They had something the other day, and I don't know if you saw it on the news, and then I'm going to read some of these comments because they are serious. So the other day, this young guy, see his face clear as day. He had a hoodie on, but you could still make him out. I'm just waiting for the people to rat him out. It was these group of women, and he had been doing it for a minute that particular day. It was a group of women that were walking past, and they had on their African garb dress. He literally grabbed one of the women by her bottom.
What?
She turned around and she slapped him like that,
Right.
right? He followed a 15-year-old girl and followed her to her like complex or wherever she lived in New York, and he rubbed himself on her. They're still looking for this crazy. He definitely needs to be locked up because he has no regard if cameras around or not. He just think it's okay and to go and touching women. No,
that's a whole different scenario.
You understand what I'm saying?
That caused to be, and it's funny because
disrespectful.
I watched this new show on BT called In Contempt.
I love that.
And they had, you don't remember that one story they had about the twin rubbers? This was a guy that was doing the same thing on the subway, rubbing himself up against women and getting off.
This is why
on the subway or whatever, and they found out it was twin brothers, but they actually had
one was the psycho and the other one wasn't.
They diagnosed them with a term for that.
And what is that?
I forgot. I got to watch that show.
To just be a pervert?
No. There actually is a actual
term. I'm gonna Google it
for that. And they were diagnosed and they sent them to a treatment center.
So now I can touch you and I can get treatment for it. What?
That was a white guy that did that?
See, you was in my head. I was thinking this a white person.
It's a psychological.
But the guy was white. Because if he was black, he'd just be in jail.
Disorder. It is. And it's funny. I was like, wow, they brought that out. I would have never. And that was how she was.
People with the shenanigans.
That's how she was fighting the case. She mentioned that disorder, or whatever. So instead of locking him up, they sent him for treatment.
And guess what? After he gets treatment for touching, he will do more things than that. Do they have a treatment for that?
No, but they said, the judge said, if once you get treated and I see you in this courtroom again, you're going away for a very long time.
I think the guy that you were talking about with the following the people, that's a predator. I'm assuming there were no men around. No, just straggling other men. You see, that's a person that's a predator. Because if there was another man around, he's not going to behave like that.
Terrible.
Because he don't know he can get his ass whooped. You dig what I'm saying?
Yes.
So in that particular case, that's a predator. I don't give a damn what you call it. I'm whooping your ass. Take it to the judge after.
No doubt. Let's read some comments.
So I'm going to read some comments. So Deborah Holland said, "I'm a little different, Jackie. Had the owner touched me inappropriately, him and I would have had a nice conversation, and he would have known not to ever cross those lines. I'm a very attractive woman, fashionable, and still have a lot of sex appeal going on, but ain't nobody going to disrespect me, and it gets charged off to the game because I demand respect, and I am the game." I respect what you're saying, but guess what? I've had this face since I was 5.
Wrap that up, Queen.
My face ain't changed since I was 5, and I've been pretty shapely in my own way. Now I got grown woman curves, so I'm kind of used to people being disrespectful and inappropriate. And if I would have to have a conversation with a lot of people, and I would have to punch a lot of people in the face. So I chalked that up to the game by walking away. Okay, don't touch me. Have a nice day, sir.
Jay, you and Deborah definitely got pretty woman problems. I'm not discounting it.
Yeah.
1,000 with you. Go ahead.
Okay,
I agree.
so Jewel Mohammed said if she was uncomfortable, she would have moved his hand, and if he did it again, then that would have been a problem. Exactly. Boom. So I know Jewel personally. I grew up with her. I've known her since I was probably about 4, maybe 3. I've known her all my life. So she knows me, and she knows one thing about me, that I'm not afraid of anyone that bleed like I do. I'm not. And I will stand up to anyone. But sometimes you just have to walk away. I don't have to go in that store anymore. They make other stores. I just won't go there no more.
All right. So let's deal with this. So we're gonna rock. We're gonna watch the clip, right, about Morgan.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We're gonna watch this clip. But then I'm gonna show y'all another clip. Right?
Yeah, we got lots of clips today.
Yeah, so
we're going in today. It's Friday. That's what we do.
Is there a difference in how the situation was handled, or do y'all see something wrong with this? Okay. First, we're gonna watch the Morgan clip, and then I'm gonna show y'all a comparison clip.
Yeah.
With a Caucasian celebrity, and y'all tell me what y'all honestly think.
And then I'll read some more of your comments.
All right.
Yes.
So you ready? Okay. Let's get this full story on Morgan. Here we go. Right here.
Now it's Morgan Freeman's turn to feel the wrath of the Me Too movement. 8 women are coming forward to accuse the 80-year-old Oscar winner of inappropriate behavior.
Right when I walked into the room, he began to make sexually suggestive comments to me.
One accuser is CNN entertainment reporter Chloe Malas, who says Freeman made shocking remarks to her when he was promoting his movie Going in Style with Alan Arkin and Michael Caine. Malas was 6 months pregnant at the time she interviewed the 3 stars last year.
Take note of Freeman's eyes in this clip.
One time I congratulated the woman on being pregnant and she wasn't. And so I've never done it again. For 50 years I've never done it.
You've learned your lesson.
I learned my lesson.
Lord, do I wish I was there.
It was unlike anything I've ever experienced.
An expose on CNN's website quotes one production assistant on the movie as saying Freeman kept trying to lift up my skirt and asking if I was wearing underwear. Some of the women accuse Freeman of unwanted touching and making public comments about women's clothing or bodies. One man who worked for Freeman's production company said the actor behaved like a creepy uncle. CNN's sister network, HLN, played this clip of Freeman being interviewed by a Chicago TV producer.
Hi, how are you?
I'm better now.
Thanks. I don't have any magic tricks. I kind of feel like I showed up for dinner without anything.
I wouldn't worry about that. You got magic written all over you, child.
In a statement to Inside Edition, Mr. Freeman says he apologizes, quote, to anyone who felt uncomfortable or disrespected, adding he would never intentionally offend or knowingly make someone feel uneasy.
Okay.
I'm
wake up! Wake up! Up you wake! Now, let's get into this.
So I want to say, as far as the other actor making a comment about the woman, you know, he thought she was pregnant, and when he was saying that he was there, I think he meant it like, I would have loved to seen the look on your face of embarrassment when you found out she wasn't pregnant. That's the way I took it. I didn't take it like he was saying it like he was the creepy uncle. I didn't take it like that. I took it like he was saying, I wish I was there so I could see how embarrassed you look.
So okay, what are we going
to dress?
But what are we going to do with these 8 allegations? Nobody is saying that Morgan raped anybody. All right, so nobody's saying that. They're saying inappropriate touching and this and this and that, right?
They
so
coming.
That's what we getting so far. So now, should it be resign from your company now? Should it be stop making movies? Should it be we're not supporting Morgan Freeman movies anymore or whatever like that? Because it goes back to what somebody says earlier. It's just a certain way, you know, you're brought up, or if you ever even if you are flirtatious, let's cut this out. Yes. Men and women are guilty of being flirtatious.
All day, every day.
Really?
Okay.
You don't say.
We're all guilty, and everybody got their own style, their own flavor, their own method, right? So let's be honest. So again, it goes back to just saying, if something happens to you once, I inappropriately touch you or whatever like that, you know what I'm saying? Once, Norm, I don't like that. Yeah. Please do not do that again.
Yeah.
Now, if I persist,
then
you know what I'm saying? Then there's an issue.
Yeah.
But I got the warning from you that you don't like this type of stuff, and to you feel it's inappropriate. Yeah. Now, again, once it goes beyond that, then there's an issue, there's a problem. So I'm saying with this 80-year-old man right now, are we about to see another Cosby situation at 80?
You're in my head because I was thinking that.
Yeah, or is his apology, because think about it. We didn't hear no apology from Bill Cosby, did we? There was no statement of apology from Bill Cosby, right?
No,
there was no statement of apology from Harvey Weinstein.
No, not that I recall.
There was no statement of apology, whatever, for a lot of these people that were accused, right? So Morgan, right away, he didn't wait. As soon as these allegations came forth, look, if I offended, blah, 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 I apologize. I'm sorry, I was wrong, or whatever.
People say that every day.
Is that enough? Or do we want to see Morgan, should Morgan be taken to court and tried, and should he be locked up for what's being brought forward?
Not unless somebody comes forward and say he raped me, and the statute of limitations didn't run out or something like that. Even if the statutes did run out and he comes, as someone comes and says that he did this, public opinion, he screwed at 80. I'm sorry.
So
all right, and then I got to run this other clip because I don't want them to forget. Real quick, Will. So now this clip with Conan. All right, so here goes this clip right here, and I just want y'all to peep it. Is this inappropriate? Yes or no? Y'all be the judge right now with this clip.
I get the impression women go crazy for Simon Cowell.
It's kind of crazy. The way that I met Simon was they asked me to be a guest judge, Focus, Conan, to be, they asked me. I'm speaking here, serious talk. He asked me
That
to
is
be
kind of hard. It's so, I'm sorry. Finally, let's be real here for a second.
Speaking of,
you didn't think I was going to look down there?
I think.
My God! I just threw my neck out.
Well.
Okay, so now, again.
Wake up! Wake up, wake up, wake up!
Do y'all think that was inappropriate? Woo, go ahead, because I know you wanted to say something.
No, go ahead.
I'm gonna make it real quick
first, and then because I gotta go back to some other stuff.
Yes,
then
I'm gonna make it really quick. His looking to me at first wasn't inappropriate because her boobs are up there. She got a low cut dress on, so his eyes are gonna focus there. As would mine if I was to see her, I'd be like, okay, girl, wow, So I don't think that was inappropriate. It was all of the other gestures that he did after she told him to focus, eyes up here, focus. That's when it got a little like uncomfortable. That was it for me. That's when it was uncomfortable to watch for me. Yes, sir.
So let me go in for all you politically correct junkies. As I said earlier, I'm a child of the 70s. So, Richard Pryor and Eddie Murphy and Red Fox are all serial sexual harassers and stuff like that. I don't got no problem with what Morgan Freeman said on that little clip. I don't think he was harassing anyone. I think he was hollering. Now, if it's inappropriate, he came out and said, hey, look, I apologize. Not my intention. Number two, that clip that with Conan, I don't have no problem with nothing nobody did on there. You came out there half naked, whatever, with your goodies hanging out. Stop. You wanted that attention. You got it. Then when she was like, eyes up here, he made a joke about it because he's a comedian. And that's what the frick comedians do. But we know that in today's society, you can't curse, you can't say titty, you can't do nothing. So, even though I'm a proponent for women's rights, I'm going to start a hashtag for heterosexual, non-creepy, non-rapey, non-appropriate men. You know what it's called? Hashtag do not holler. Huh? Let me tell you something, men. You better walk down the street like this. Don't say nothing to nobody. Don't tell a joke. Don't holler back at nobody. Don't flirt. Don't do nothing. The false equivalency, right, between rape culture and disrespect and what's inappropriate and them toxifying natural male behavior, I am completely against. I'm not with it, and I'm going to speak out against it. Now, the counter argument is, he's sexist. I'm familiar with this territory because I'm sexist, I'm bitter, and now apparently I'm a harasser. We need to be very, very careful for this conversation because if you want to create a world where men sit like this and the only way it gonna go down is that the women gonna have to holler at us, that's dangerous. I support women. Anyone that listens to anyone that's about to comment on the chat, do me a favor when you're about to attack me. Please go back and watch all the other shows about how vehemently I am for women's rights and whatever. Yeah. But I got a news flash for you too. It's some Looney Tune women out here with bad and sick in their head with bad intention. Last thing, perspective. I don't claim to be a woman, okay? But I can go back in my past, with a trillion stories and give you a trillion stories and say I was harassed, right? So the female teacher that screws the young boy and the young boy's like this, yes, and he goes to his friends and goes, yes, she's a rapist, she's a harasser, whatever. For the for all the guys that have been hanging out on a date with the female and got some trim that they were not expecting to get. They was just chilling with a young lady and she threw it on them. You know what you were the victim of, fellas? You were being harassed. You didn't have the intention on having sex with her. You didn't know it was going to happen. She inappropriately you follow what I'm saying? Every man in here and within the sound of my voice has been cool with a chick. Look, and you maybe didn't know the chick was cool with you and she gave you some. Yeah. You know what happened? You were not only sexual harassed, right? You could have been raped.
Okay. I'm gonna clap that up.
Yeah.
Oh, wrong thing.
No doubt. Let's read some comments.
Wake up. So
yeah,
I'm gonna say this. This is so touchy for a lot of us, right? So we're talking about the court of public opinion versus the truth.
Yes.
So let's just be clear about a few things. We do know that we are living in a world where you can't really do too much or say too much because everybody have their phones out waiting to catch you being inappropriate.
Right.
Okay. But I will say this: as much as we like to, you can't tape people without their knowledge.
Right.
That's against the law.
Okay.
You can't. So if someone is taping you, because you brought that up earlier, then she is grimy and she trying to catch you.
There are grimy women in the world.
In a
Newsflash.
precarious situation.
Just like the grimy men.
So let's just, I just feel like this. We all need to respect each other's space.
Of course.
If I know that you're not a touchy-feely, grabby person, hey, dap all day.
So let's go back to the actual topic, right? So the court of public opinion versus the truth. So here's my thing. All right, because in America, you are what? You're innocent until what?
Supposed to be.
Proven guilty, right?
Until proven guilty.
So we've seen so many.
Unless you're black.
But we've seen so many cases.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right?
Please.
So many cases that I could just say something. I could just say, you know what? Jackie touched me on my behind, and I felt very uncomfortable, right? So now
I'm in HR.
So now,
yes, you
people
are
walking past you, Jackie, giving you the look and the side eye.
Like, girl, what?
So you got a clothing line now, like, oh, you know what?
My business screwed.
Yeah, you finished.
She just sexually harassed somebody, whatever like that. I'm not buying her shirts. I'm not buying her hat.
Yeah.
But wait a minute. We gotta go through some type of situation, a court situation, or this or that, or
nope.
I want to press charges and this. Don't we gotta get this proven first?
Nope.
But just by someone saying, you know, oh, I seen the way Norm looked at that little girl. I seen the way Norm looks at that little girl. Or maybe I looked at her because she was about to cross the street and get hit.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I looked at her or whatever. So just by someone saying that and making an allegation like that, whatever, your whole life can be turned around in a negative spin, and you could be ruined.
Yeah. Like what's his name? Woody Allen. What'd he do?
Married his daughter. That's what he did.
That was his daughter.
That's what he did.
Right? So
He's
the
still
minute that
chilling.
came out, everybody was like, oh
He's
my
still
God,
chilling.
that's disgusting. And
Yo,
guess what?
Trump got 17 quadrillion women lined up.
Charges, right?
Charges and accusations. It doesn't seem to be adversely affecting him.
And guess what happened? Even with Billy Bush. Billy Bush, all he did was put a mic up to him and they were talking
and uncomfortably
in a trailer.
laugh
And
at an inappropriate comment. He's fired.
The trailer was, they were in a trailer. The actual mic was hot. They heard the mic was hot. So since the mic was hot, they taped that, a private conversation. They taped it because it was hot. Live, and it got out. Now Billy Bush is not like, he's a co-host, a talk show host. He ain't a producer.
Right.
He don't
and
run
he's
that.
not running for president or nothing.
What I'm saying is, he is not running anything. He's a host. He tells stories. He reads teleprompters.
That's it.
So why was he fired and he didn't do anything?
And the man that said it is now in power.
He's the biggest one out of all of them. Ain't nobody pulling his coattail and saying, let's parade you in front of cameras and lock you up with all the allegations. I don't understand this world. I don't understand. It's confusing to me.
Here's what I love about this platform, Ron. it is really a case by case basis, and we
Say that again.
We do get tired, not tired, but we talk about this a lot with different people. So I gotta play devil's advocate the way Norm taught me to. R. Kelly been doing crazy stuff since Aaliyah.
Yeah.
Huh? Trust me, there are women right now waiting for his concert to start.
Yes.
When everybody know 10 ways to Sunday what time it is.
Yes.
It is no doubt, there's no nothing, right? But in that case, you got people like it is what it is. Okay, these women are in the compound. You knew who R. Kelly was in 2010. You knew who he was when he died, right? That's on the one hand, right? So they knowingly, right? You're talking about public opinion. Public opinion is against them. There's proof, there's evidence. In spite of that, women still put themselves in a situation. If that's Chester molesting my cousin Jed, you stay away from him. But because he's famous and has power and you think you're going to get something out of the deal, boom. On the other on the other hand, so there's public opinion against him, but people still lining up to be around him.
So let's look. In with that being said, look at Michael Jackson, right?
Oh my God, this is in my head. I was just gonna say that.
So
yeah,
kids coming over, they're sleeping with Mike, whatever. He's having pajama parties, whatever the case for the kids, for him, and they are sleeping in his bed, surrounding him. He's reading stories and they eating candy and whatever the case may be, right? So then, okay, one kid comes home, dad, blah 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 blah. The father makes this big uproar, whatever. Oh, he inappropriately did this with my son, or this and that. He's a pedophile, blah 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 blah. Now, after all this came out,
right,
and the public perception is Mike's a pedophile, there were parents still taking their kids,
right,
over to sleep and hang out with Michael Jackson.
Yes,
after the fact.
Yes,
after the fact. So now, if something happens.
Whose fault is that?
And you know what it is? Who's it really on? Who's it on? And then what were your intentions?
Yes, thank you.
And then what were your intentions? And see, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. But it has to, even with R. Kelly, right? So we hear all the stories and we saw the video and all this. I just want to know what charges actually stuck. Now, granted, I'm not feeling R right now. I ain't going to front. This is me personally. I'm not feeling him, but has he actually been convicted on anything? On anything. So until a person is convicted, all that's out there is what? Public opinion.
You raise listen,
public perception.
I thank you for that. You raise an excellent point, right? Because I don't know if Trump's been convicted of anything. But we also know that, to play devil's advocate, we also know that if you got a whole lot of money and good lawyer, you can just make it disappear. Here's the thing about what Norm just said. As a father, right? When I seen the tape of him peeing on somebody. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, Michaela, you're not going around there. I don't care, guilty, not guilty, public opinion or not. You as a father, if I get a sniff,
can't go play with Michael.
If I've got, that's another thing. That's another thing, which Jamila just taught me. She was like, yo, Dawood, you better know who you're dealing with. As a father, remember I told the story about how my daughter had to sleep over with her girlfriends? What did I do?
You left, right?
And I'm an honorable man.
You left.
Anybody that accuse me of something, they're going to have to die. Bring an accusation like that. But what did I do? I left because I don't know the intention of the parent, of the daughter, of the this and of the that. You understand? Norm brings up an excellent point. I am not sending my child to without my first. I'm not sleeping over nobody's house, even with my daughter or my son. I'm certainly not going to send my daughter or son to anyone's house talking about we just sleeping over with Michael. I don't give a damn if Michael's a pedophile or not. Or you know what I mean? Which I don't think he is, but at one point I did. That's another story. I used to think OJ was innocent, but oh well, I was wrong. As a parent, I am not putting my child. I don't know you. Like Jamila said, I don't know you. So since I don't know you, we don't have to have the conversation. Well, we just let him sleep in the bed and this and that and the other. But what's the intention? They're a star. They got money. They got power. And you think you're going to get something out of the deal with your cast and couch ass. So you sacrificed your child. You're a creep.
I used to say
you're a creep.
what they won't do to theirs, they would do to mine. So I didn't even put mine in that predicament. That's just me.
I thought black people paranoid. Aren't we paranoid?
I am when it comes to my
But by nature, black people are paranoid.
Yeah.
Why would I send my black child with anybody? Are you out of your mind?
Yeah.
Oh, you Michael, go ahead and have a good time. Nah,
So
me.
I just think it's a sad day when 80-year-old men who we have grown to
Love and revere.
See them on television. He played God. He played
Oh my
God. Okay.
He was
I'm
God
sorry,
like in 5 movies, and the president too.
I was gonna say, and wasn't he the first black president on
and God
television?
and all
I
that.
mean, that we were
Shawshank
like, yes,
Redemption.
he played in Shawshank.
I watch Shawshank every time I come on.
Hold up. I'm gonna give y'all this. Andy the Frame was a friend of mine.
I can't.
What's up, Red? Yes,
I
Andy
cannot.
Dufresne.
So
Andy-
what I'm,
what's up, Red?
what I'm saying is this: when you grow up watching these people, it kind of gives you that public of opinion. You know, we're like, okay, if it's smoke, it's fire. Someone had to have done something, even if it was 25 years ago. Maybe they're reformed, but the fact that someone is coming out now, you look like rubber, they look like leather, you know, and now you bringing out all these charges. They're not young anymore. They're like 80 plus, and all these charges is coming out. Like, it's scary to
What I
about.
will say is this about this whole situation. Them old school jokers. Let me tell you something, partner. Let me tell you something. They had groupies and a whole lot of 60s and the 70s and all that other stuff, a whole lot of shenanigans. So we've discussed this before. You know, it has to be a case-by-case basis. Because, again, I said it before. There's a prostitute that turned 5 tricks. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Has sex for money, da-da-da-da-da.
Right.
She goes home, right? The guy breaks into the door and rapes her.
Yeah.
Right? And the whole world goes, shut up, ho. Look, it's a complicated issue.
Right.
Now, what I want to say is that I am for any women that got done wrong.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I am also a man, a good man, that love women, that holler. You understand what I'm saying? Don't take me hollering and twist it into something negative and nasty because you're a demon, because you're wrong as a woman, because you got bad intent. We know that many women have ruined many men with shenanigans. That's in the Bible.
Yes.
Samson and Delilah, partner.
Yeah. I'm
That's
just gonna say
old.
this, man. The flip side is, again, and I say this, and I say this with all due respect. Rape, you can go to hell, and get locked up with the key thrown away. You rape somebody, you done.
Yes, sir.
Done, son.
Yes, sir.
Some of these charges is coming forth. Oh, he inappropriately touched me.
Yeah.
He said this to me. He did that or whatever. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence, right? And
Yes.
the reason why I'm on the fence, God bless me to be in an industry that I love and that I hate at the same time. I love and I hate this industry because I've seen some things, man.
Yeah.
I've seen some unscrupulous things with females. On the groupie level.
Yes.
And the
It's
links
real.
and the links that they go to make certain things happen. So I've
Yes.
seen it on that level. So it's hard for me to take everybody that comes forth word on situations like this. And that's why I think it's so important that there is a no statute of limitations or whatever like that. Take it to court. Prove it.
Yeah.
You say somebody did something to you, blah, 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 whatever like that. Prove it. And get that justice served if it really happened. It ain't about the money. Don't make it about the money.
Yeah.
Because if something really
Make it about
happened
the
to
right.
you just want to see that somebody is properly prosecuted for what they did to you, and they spend the rest of their life behind bars.
So it don't happen to someone else.
Or they get the punishment that they deserve. All right.
Yeah.
So when you start making it about the money to me, and this is the problem, I know some sister's gonna get mad. This is the problem I had with this last Bill Cosby situation. This young lady got paid off before,
And she came back.
and then you came back
Yeah.
to court. You know what I'm saying?
Because what, she ran through the money?
Yeah,
well, you signed a non-disclosure too.
Yeah.
So I thought
and
once
you got
you
paid
did
off.
that, you can't come back.
One, here's where Bill and Michael and everybody that made a payoff to somebody, here's where they go wrong.
Number 45.
Because again, by public perception, and we're talking about in the court of public opinion, you pay somebody off to shut the hell up, more than likely that's an admission of guilt. And this is how I'm looking at it. I'm just being honest. Shh, okay, don't make no noise about it, whatever like that. Yeah, your kids are sleeping over. Your kids are sleeping over and blah, 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 blah. You taking it the wrong way, but we don't have to take this to court. We don't have to take this to the media, whatever like that. Here goes $5 million. All right? So, if I know I'm right about something, if I know I didn't put my hands on you, if I know I didn't have no negative intention or whatever like that, and you accusing me of something or whatever, I ain't giving you ish.
I get it.
You're not getting $5 from me.
Take me to court. You can also go broke doing that
I'm going to court.
But let me say this to you, and I hear you. And a lot of times, these people would much rather pay people off because of what? The court of public opinion. If we go to court, now it's a chance that I may be found guilty, and I know I didn't do anything.
And then you finish now.
Because you said it, now guess what? I'm labeled a racist. Excuse me, a rapist. And guess what? Now I have to check in, and everybody's going to know that I'm like this type
and
of
they got
pedophile.
my money.
Oh wait, no. And what's the thing they make you do now? Like register. Now I'm a sex offender.
Sex offender, yeah.
Now I'm a sex offender. So it's a double-edged sword because a lot of these people know these women who have been in these positions, who have done it maybe a couple of times, and they do it as a business. They know that a lot of people won't want to go to court because they don't want public opinion to say, it could be possible.
Thank you for acknowledging, so we can have a balanced conversation. There are female predators.
Yeah.
Out there.
Yeah.
Right.
And their whole lifespan is to get the bag.
Come on.
I'm just saying.
And they're female victims.
Yeah.
And guess what? They're male predators.
Yeah.
And they're male victims. And finally, I want to just let women know something, okay?
Julius Gray talking about I'm setting myself up for blackmail. Hell no, I ain't, because I ain't. First of all, bruh, I'm married. I'm secured in my spot. And anything that ever happened in my life, the other person wanted it to happen and meant for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I had normal relationships and situations. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to take anything from a woman that she don't want to give me.
I completely,
so we're gonna dead that thought right there.
I completely
set myself up to blackmail my ass. Somebody could try to come and bring it. But anyway, go ahead.
So this is what I want to say, because we are the Man Cave Morning Show, and our purpose here, even though Jackie run everything,
love you, bro.
We want to give women a perspective from men, right? Good, loving men that want to give our perspective. Let me tell you something, ladies, about perspective. I guarantee you, there are things that happen in Norm's life and in my life that were inappropriate from women that happened to us. That's a fact. But how do we perceive it, right? How we socialized about it? How do we deal with that? So while I am for women and everything, also know that squirrely things happen to men all the time. We don't talk about it. We laugh about it. You understand what I'm saying? We get harassed. We get victimized, and we don't say anything either.
Yes, this is true.
Caller from the 678. State your name when you calling from. You on the Man Cave Morning Show.
Julius Gray, bro.
What's up, bro?
Hey, Julius.
What's good, man?
How are you?
Let me clarify. Please let me clarify. I didn't mean you, per se. I was talking about the situation you were talking about.
I know, man. Go ahead. I was hoping you called in, though.
Man, I was like, wait a minute, hold up. He getting riled up. I didn't mean him.
nah, I'm good.
I ain't mean you, bro. Clarify. Send him a t-shirt. It'll be all good.
Yeah, but to his point, he's right. Like a lot of times,
%1,000,000,000%
a lot
right.
of times, it's like, okay, no, take me to court. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. By then, the chick is already saying, "Oh, you don't want to pay me?"
Right.
That's what he meant.
Right.
Like,
No.
Yeah.
But look at what just happened, right?
Yes.
So he called in to clarify.
Yes.
Now somebody else, could have been reading that statement.
True.
And just saw that.
Oh yeah.
You set yourself up.
Question.
Set yourself up for blackmail.
Public
And
opinion.
then people start thinking, What did he do?
Yeah.
What did Norm do?
Public
you
opinion.
feel me?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's why I
at the beginning.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
No, I said.
No, I was going to say at the beginning of the whole show, I made a comment about the stench of the accusation can kill somebody alone.
Yes, so true.
So
very, very, very.
I mean,
true.
just that. It's like you don't even want to be. You don't want nobody saying Norm did what, you know, or Dawood did what,
Right.
You know, because then all of a sudden they're gonna start thinking it, and then they're gonna pass it on. It's gonna spread. Like
exactly.
It's just It's a messed up situation to be in.
Yeah.
So listen. There's an accusation level, right? And Norm, and it's a lie. And Norm get to BKS1 lawyer. I'm like, F that, I didn't do that. First of all, Dawood, I'm gonna advise you not to talk. So now in public opinion, the fact that I don't talk is an admission of guilt. Second thing we're gonna do, Dawood, is we're gonna pay the person off. What are you talking about? And I'm on camera like this. At the advice of my legal counsel, and I'm guilty, I'm innocent as I don't know what. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But the station got a lot of money. I got a lot of money.
Right.
It can open me up for other people coming after me with their lies. Now what I do, look, I'm like this. And public opinion is saying, I think the worst thing a woman can do is accuse a man of raping her that didn't, or someone to say that a man touched a child and they didn't.
Yes.
You should burn in hell for
I agree.
that shit.
I agree. And
That's
my whole
not
thing is,
cool,
and Julius, let me tell you the problem, bro, I have with most of these celebrities, right, that's been accused and got these allegations. You know where we're from, Julius. You know what I'm saying? And you know if somebody say we did something and we didn't do it, we gonna be loud. We gonna be loud as hell. Am I correct?
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Like we gonna be like, oh hell no, what? I didn't touch that, bro. I wasn't even thinking about. What are you talking about? Like I'm blacking out.
Exactly.
Like go ahead, yeah.
Exactly.
Please take me to court. Take me to court. Prove what you're trying to say I did. You feel me? Like we gonna be vocal.
I'm gonna be yelling and screaming from the rooftop.
Okay.
Yes.
That's Norm, the private citizen. The COO of BKS1, no. You know what I mean? Norm got two hats. The corporation Norm and the man Norm is two different. I ain't do that shit.
Excuse me. The corporation Norm is gonna be the same way, bro. If I didn't do something, you feel me? And this is where this is where I started to have a turn even with Bill and whatever the case may be, because regardless, no, I'm still going to talk. Man. I don't care what my lawyers say. My lawyer could be like, look, just let me handle it. You don't have to say anything. Blah 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 blah. I will speak. I will say this. Nah, bro. I'm gonna speak. I ain't touched. I didn't touch that girl. I didn't touch that woman. She came in my hotel room. All right.
At 3 o'clock in the morning.
She was coming on to me. This blah blah blah. This went down. No, I didn't have no pills. I didn't have none of this. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I'm going to be vocal about it because people need to hear from me about what the situation is, especially if I know I'm innocent. Especially if I know I'm innocent, I'm sticking with my guns, and I'm going to be very vocal about it. None of these men have been vocal. None of them said, I didn't do it. Notice that. None of them said that. Go ahead.
Real quick. I'm sorry. Real quick. I got two things. One, there's one celebrity that nobody else is talking about ever since he was accused. James Franco.
Oh, yeah. I heard that. Yes.
He was on Colbert, and he actually brought it up. And then it was on the news for like the next couple of days, but boom, silence. You heard nothing else.
And this was when his movie came out just recently, and you didn't really hear a whole bunch of buzz about it.
And he was saying he didn't do it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
He did.
So, I actually believe him. I don't think he did it.
And you know what he said? This is what he said, Julius. He said, he said, however it ends up, we can go to court.
Right.
That's exactly what he said. He said, we can go to court. He said, because I did not do these acts that she's talking about.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow. And the second thing, real quick.
Go ahead.
I heard you guys talking about men, like, women are predators too. You're not going to hear anything from a female predator. Because the only people you've heard from is Terry Crews and George Takei.
And they clown the hell out of Terry Crews too. They clowned him.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
They clowned the hell out of that man.
And that's because the reason you heard about it is because they were assaulted by men.
Right. Right.
Like, I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever heard a male actor, even a regular person, say, she raped me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard that.
I've never heard it. And you're not going to
women
hear it.
And women can rape men. That's facts.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No question
But
about
you're
it.
just not going to hear it.
Okay, so Julius, I want you to listen to this for a second. So Norm, some years back, was put in a sticky situation, I like to say.
Oh, with a lie, yeah. Somebody was lying.
He had a girlfriend, and this particular boss, she was a cougar, because he was young. She was definitely a cougar. She could have been his mother. And she basically finish the story. You want me to finish it? Okay.
Yeah,
so basically, the woman who was like, Marcus, let's meet up again type of woman, right?
The Marcus situation. We'll leave it at that.
Yes. So
you understand what Marcus situation. Go ahead.
Yes.
Got you. We know what Marcus is. All right, go ahead.
So she told him she was getting ready to get this multi-million-dollar deal because everybody knows that Norm produce, he write music. So she told him, hey, listen, I'm attracted to you. I really don't care nothing about your little girlfriend. But this is the stuff I want you to do for me. And if you do this for me, basically you're going to go places. I'm going to take you with me. When I get this money, you going to get this money. Well, suffice it to say, Norm ended up losing his girl and the money. Because he wasn't down for the cause. He wasn't down for the cause, but the perception was the young lady, and he went to a concert or something that this lady was at.
Right.
And the lady came up to Norm and stroked his face like in a loving way, like, "Hey, baby."
Okay, so let me say this to you.
His face.
So not only was he harassed, you know what I mean? And
he was propositioned.
And all this other stuff. Then, because he said no, he suffered for it, whatever.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, before we get off the air, I know we got to go. Here's the thing. Look at how me and Norm tell each other those type of stories. Look. Hey, Woo, let me tell you about, hey, Norm, let me tell you about, right? When it's a woman doing it to a man, right?
Yeah.
But it's completely different. The point I'm making is nobody wants to hear from us. That stuff is so bad, we don't even want to hear from ourselves. Because I'd be like, yo, Norm, you should have hit it. Am I like this? Norman, you were the victim of harassment and it psychologically scarred you. Prevented you from having decent relationships.
Right.
And she took money out of your pocket. And we need to go and get that lady and sue her. I'm like this. Ha. Nobody cares about us. We don't even care about ourselves, man. Because we don't even look at harassment.
Typically, the first question would have been,
we don't even care about ourselves when we get harassed. We get harassed and be like this. Yeah, you know what it is. It's my sex appeal. No, you were harassed. That's what you was. But nobody cares.
At this point, I just think, whether you're male or female, and you are in power, and you use your power to,
where's the applause?
To emasculate, to make women feel that they are less than.
Yeah, it's power. You're right.
And you can't go anywhere without me. I have your career in my hands. So you know what you need to do. Let's meet me at the office when everybody is gone. Wear a hat, put some shades on, and a trench coat with nothing else, and and don't forget the heels.
Right,
you understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And don't worry about the wine. I got that. It's going to be hush hush. Wow. It's terrible when you are in power, because guess what? Power corrupts. So when you're in power and you're a Weinstein and some of these other names, they feel like they are untouchable. But today is the day that these people are saying, not on our watch. It ain't happening no more.
I'm for you with that.
I'm rocking with all of that as long as it's the truth.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
You're right. As
I'm
long
rocking
as
with
it's the
all
truth.
of the Me Too. I'm rocking with that. All the movements for the ladies and women, as long as it's truly the truth, and you're not just doing it to try to get you 15 minutes or some money.
Let me say this. Do anybody remember Rose McGowan? Remember she played in one of the shows that I totally love, Charm. That is my favorite show, right? I can watch that rerun all day, every day. Let me tell you what she said today. I saw her on a television show while I was getting ready to come into the studio. She said when she saw him after he touched her inappropriately and did these things to her. She was on the red carpet. They were going, I guess it was a premiere of something. She literally threw up in a trash can. Now, hold on. I'm going to play devil's advocate here, please, ladies. Listen to what I'm saying. But he sickened you so much. But there was pictures of her. So, if someone sickens me, I don't want to be around them. For what? I'm not playing nicey nice. Get out of here. Like, oh, now he's off the carpet. Now I'm going to come on the carpet. No, I'm not taking a picture with him. It's not going to happen. Not today, not ever. And I'm not saying that he didn't do these things. But my thing is, when you are accusing people of these terrible, terrible acts, and then you're smiling and kikiing it up with them, when you think nobody's watching, I mean, come on. You got to stick to the script. Which one is it? Did he do it or didn't he do it? I'm just a little confused. That's all I'm saying. And then my favorite girl said that he ruined her career. Harvey Weinstein basically put the kibosh on her career. What's the girl with the red hair? And she got the sister, Wyona Judd. Ashley.
Right.
She said he put the kibosh on her career. So if you notice, she haven't been in a lot of things. Because she said she wouldn't sleep with him. And once she wouldn't sleep with him, he blackballed her. Now, whether that's true or not, we'll see when he goes to court. But I just don't understand. Like I said, if somebody sickens me and you've done these foul things to me and I'm trying to forget it, I don't want to be around you. That's all I'm saying.
And because I know the time is spending.
Yes, we got to wrap.
I know we got to wrap, but I just want to say this. Women, the same way I stand in solidarity with you for women's rights. I don't want them to be raped. I don't want them to be abused. Yeah. I don't want them to be mistreated. Neither does Norm. We use our platform, whatever. Since we're all equal, right, women, do me a favor. Stand with us men as well. Because trust me, your man has a story. Or 2 or 7.
Yeah.
Your man was 13 years old and his female cousin came downstairs and did what they did.
Right.
Your man had to screw his supervisor. Your man has been groped, right? Your man has sex at an early age with an older woman, and now his idea of sexuality is skewed. But we don't even know that is wrong because it's crossing. Yeah. I'm 13 years old and I'm having sex with a 20-year-old. That's pedophilia.
Inappropriate.
That's rape. That's molestation. You know how Jay Gray and Norman Dow, we'll talk about it. This is how we talk about it. Yeah, baby. So, women, I'm supporting you.
Yeah.
But damn it, support us as well. The same way we listen to your conversations, I guarantee you, if your man is 100%, right, he has a story to tell too. But I don't see nobody shaking the walls down of Jericho to say nothing about no man getting mistreated.
No doubt, no doubt.
Wow.
Yo, it's been an interesting show, man.
Bang.
We'll have lots to talk about on Monday.
Now
I'm
what?
sure the news gonna get worse.
It's going to be on and popping Monday. We are here every Monday through Friday live on WBKS1.com, on Facebook, on YouTube, BKS1 Radio TV, Twitter, Periscope. Download the TuneIn app. You can listen to WBKS1 Radio all day. It's rocking.
Yes.
When we go off, that hot music play is on and popping with DJs from all across the country. So make sure you download the TuneIn app, people. It's free. It's free. All right. And on the TuneIn app, you can get all the hottest radio stations, mainly BKS1 Radio. And you can listen to the Man Cave Morning Show wherever you at.
Yeah.
You can drive with it wherever you at.
Yeah.
Wherever you at in the world, baby.
This is true.
All right. So we want to thank everybody for tuning in, joining us this morning.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So y'all got
it's been real.
Yes, it's been real. Shout out
you
to
know how
everybody
we do Friday.
in.
You know how we do Friday.
And one love to all the callers too.
Yes, and happy Memorial Day weekend.
Happy Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. And remember one thing. This show is never about us.
It's always about you.
Because
you are the next best kept secret.
And we out of here. See y'all Monday, man.
Wakanda
one love.
forever.
Have a great weekend. Be safe.
Bang, bang, bang.
Love you all. Remember, no drinking and driving. Call a cab.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1 Radio.
Hey, it's your girl Chanel, BKS1 Radio, and I'm here with the beautiful Garcelle Bouvet.
I'm paying you later.
Hey, I'm the queen of comedy, some more, and right now you're rocking with BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio Network. I'm here with the amazing Miss Tasha Smith. How you doing?
I'm doing so good. Thank you for coming out.
Yes, yes.
I really appreciate it.
Hello, Denise Boutte. Hey, what's up? Shout out to BKS1 Radio. See you soon.
Brick City's finest, J.D. Williams. I'm in the Savage Podcast Studio, chilling at BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio. I'm here with the legendary Mr. Dick Gregory. How you doing today, sir?
Fantastic, brother, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you.
This is Essence Atkins, and this is BKS1 Radio.
Jamie Foxx, BKS1 Radio. What's going on with you?
Storming up. This is George Dr. Funkenstein Clinton for BKS1 Radio. They be doing the dog, y'all.
Yo, this is Chris Spencer, and you're on BKS1.